They sell marijuana on the street. I'm trying to understand, why would somebody steal an inhaler if they didn't?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I'm trying to understand the value of it to somebody else other than you or the patient.
Well, I can't prove anything, but the person I think that took my stuff, she uses an inhaler as well. And I'm not talking about Lisa. I'm talking about somebody else.
Do you think she took it by mistake?
No, this person that took my stuff, she's got sticky fingers. She no longer lives there.
Your Honor, everybody has their own medication. Nobody went in that room. That door was locked. This is not Liz's first merry-go-round here. She was here before, and she didn't claim nobody stole nothing from her.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
And she also had a lockbox for her medicine.
Well, where's the lockbox for the medicine? Is that kept in a central location, or
She keeps
is
it
that
herself.
each person has their own,
Yes.
locks their own medicine up?
Yes.
Is that something that you guys provide?
No, they buy their own lockbox.
Ma'am, Miss Pruitt, did you have a lockbox for your medicine?
I most certainly did.
Well, when did you actually move out?
Oh, Lord. At the end of November? No, it was the 2nd of December, excuse me.
Okay. Well, you both at least agree on that. Now, what I'm trying to understand is, I assume that you have to have the inhaler. You know, you said you have asthma, right?
Correct.
All right, so you need
it's
the
an emergency
inhaler in
inhaler.
case you're right when if you're having a bad asthma attack.
Correct.
Okay. So, and it costs $50
Yes, it did.
for the inhaler. Okay.
Correct.
So, of the things that you had, is that something that had the highest value?
There was a lot of things of value that got taken. My pencils, my chair got damaged, my inhaler, and what else? Yeah, coloring books, pencils.
I'm listen, ma'am, I'm off of the coloring books and pencils. I'm done talking about that. Let's talk about the other stuff.
I'm gonna bring the chair out here.
Your Honor, the chair was not messed up when the chair left here.
Okay, so wait a minute. Am I done? Are we done talking about the inhaler?
I guess.
You notice they said in the back of the chair, because we didn't take a picture of the back of the chair, but the chair was not messed up. They know that we will not tear nothing of theirs up over here or take anything.
Well,
from
okay, ma'am, I don't know. Let's talk about the chair. Where is the chair?
Right
Do you
here.
have pictures of the? No.
Yes.
Okay.
I have pictures of the
Do
chair.
you have a picture?
The
Do you
chair
have
is-
a before? Do you have a picture of the chair before you went there?
Yep, it's a picture. It's page 7, Exhibit Q. Half a picture of it right there, and then it's a picture on page 9, Exhibit S.
He's not gonna look at it.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm talking about my damaged chair. She took a picture of the front of it, not the back of it.
Okay.
So whoever moved my stuff out of the room. That's
No, I
how
saw the rip in the. No, there's like
There was
a.
also something on the arm.
That chair was not moving out the room. The chair or the refrigerator was not moving out the room. It was not touched at all. When that chair got moved, they moved it because us ladies cannot move that chair or that refrigerator. So that chair was
It's on wheels, ma'am.
It was in the
It's on
basement.
wheels. It's on wheels.
And it has to go downstairs. We didn't touch none of that big stuff.
Oh my
We didn't touch
goodness.
none of the big stuff.
The chair's on wheels.
I
What do you mean you
understand.
can't lift the chair?
I
It's
said
an
we
office chair.
we cannot take the chair downstairs. How about you come and visit us? And practically everybody here has a handicap and older. So we didn't take the chair downstairs.
Did it touch stuff to begin with?
You should have touched my stuff.
Yep.
Okay, well, look. What was the condition of the
The chair
chair?
was, I'm gonna show you. Look at page 12. Look at page 12.
Well, I was asking Ms. Pruitt that, but I'm gonna look at page,
Yep, look at page 12.
where's your page 12? I don't see.
The page 12 should be in there. The chair is sitting in the back with the room cleaned up. We did not take the chair out the room. See?
That don't mean shit.
Oh, we're sitting in the corner.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Well, spin the chair around.
You see it, Your Honor?
Downstairs.
Yes, I can see it. It's got a little rip in it.
Chair's a little over a year old.
And they could have ripped that when they put it in that little bitty blazer that they had.
It rode on the trailer face down.
And they could have ripped it then.
Okay,
Hey,
listen.
See the house
listen.
they stay in.
Face
Hold it,
down.
hold it,
It rode
hold
on the way home.
Hold it. I don't even think how much did the chair cost?
My best recollection is $200 some, Amazon. I had everything delivered to Liz. She was there the first time.
Do you have a receipt?
No, sir, I don't. I didn't plan on this stuff.
Well, if you ordered it off of Amazon, could you not have had them give you a replacement receipt?
No, sir, because I still order from them and they only go back so far. I already tried that. I've been ordering here and there every few months, and up to maybe 3 months ago, nothing else is there. And I call up and say something, they don't have record of it.
Don't.
Look up how much you can buy those, those leather repair kits you get. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because everything I ordered from Amazon, it has a list of it.
Is a chair leather? What is it made out of?
It's made out of leather.
Leather. We took it to a repair shop on Saginaw Street, Burton, just below Bristol Road.
Yeah.
And that's where you had the paperwork from Flint, Fairbank Upholstery's name of it.
Your Honor,
Did
they
they
got
give you an estimate?
Yes, we
$248.
We sent it
got
to you.
the paper.
sent it to you.
Okay, let me look here.
And Miss McCann has as well. Just wear me out. Jesus.
the chair right up.
Shipping costs. Why would there be shipping costs?
They have to order the stuff, Your Honor. I asked them about that. Do they have it on hand? They got to order the stuff.
Well, you don't have a receipt for when you bought it, so I don't know how old the chair is.
Oh my goodness.
And there's no way in hell Pearl would go against this and verify when you got it.
You don't expect that you would get a brand new chair, do you? You're not really thinking that, are you?
No, I'm not
Miss,
asking for a brand new
Pruitt.
chair. I'm asking it for it to be fixed.
After we got the estimate,
Well,
That's
but wait. If the chair, it's like when a car gets totaled out in an accident. If it costs as much or almost as much to repair the chair as it would be to replace it, it seems
yes,
to me
I thought about that
to
after when I
replace
saw
it.
the estimate.
Yeah,
It would be about the same price to order a new one, but I didn't think about that when I took it to repair shop because I didn't know what it would cost to fix this.
Yeah.
Took a big
Okay.
buck.
But I don't know what you paid. I don't even know what you paid for it. I don't even know what you paid for it.
Oh my goodness. Bet you're gonna win.
You can't even tell me what you paid for it. Where did you buy the chair?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Liz,
All
I know
right.
you're in pain, but
And you're
This is getting on my nerves.
I'm gonna
you're telling me that you can't go back to Amazon. Did you pay for it on a credit card or how did you pay for it?
With a credit card.
bank debit card. But
Well then,
those cards no longer.
so why don't you, so wait. So there would be a record.
We no longer bank with those people. We bank with someone
Oh,
else.
Yes, that was Chase Bank. We don't do them no more. The location's actually shut down.
Chase Bank is all over the country.
But this one
Oh my
on this
God.
one, Liz, this one on Davison Road, just the ATMs are going. They've actually cleaned the building out for somebody else to do something else with it. It's shut down.
You understand that they have a computer that goes all over the world.
Well, I see what you're saying.
I have an account at Chase Bank. I was in California about 5 or 6 years ago. And I went to a Chase Bank out there. And they were able to look everything up or do whatever I do at a Chase Bank in Flint. Chase Manhattan Bank is the second largest bank in the country.
Let me see if this is it. No,
I think Bank of America is large.
I'll try to look for it and I'll
Chase
find
is
it.
the second largest bank in the country.
Okay,
So,
what's the deal here?
Liz,
Oh, God,
she's in pain, Your Honor. Hold it together.
I'm trying to. This is just drawn out like a soap opera. Just get to the point. Let's get everything over with, please. So I'm just gonna lay down. Oh my goodness.
Your Honor, it's not here on Amazon anymore.
I looked for it. I looked for it over a month or so ago. I couldn't find it.
Okay, but you paid for it with a debit card, so nobody bothered to go and get that record so we could know when you bought it and how much you paid for it.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. And you understand that I need to know how much you paid for it and when you bought it, because certainly things depreciate, right? You understand that?
Yes, I understand that.
But I also understand that
Okay.
they were in a secured room and we went to get them and she said, you're not getting nothing.
Well, that's a different issue.
See what I'm saying?
Your Honor,
When
Your
we
Honor, I
start-
showed you a
when the
picture.
case, wait a minute, when the case started, I wanted to make sure you had the opportunity to get your property back. And I ordered that happen. Did I not?
Yes, you did. And yes, when I got my stuff, there was a whole bunch of stuff missing.
Well, ma'am,
Everything was in
okay.
garbage bags. And we've been through this before.
Well, ma'am, I don't know what, the fact that it's in garbage bags, what does that mean? I mean, that doesn't mean anything. What does that mean?
That's how she bagged my stuff up.
So what? I mean, what's she supposed to use?
Your Honor, doesn't the law not state that you cannot touch the stuff? You can't throw it away? It's on the internet.
Your Honor,
Well,
this
first of all,
this
I
is a
guess
transitional living.
what I don't
room and board.
wait. What I don't know is, let me say this. If we were talking about, wait a minute, you know what? I'm going to look that up because look,
Thank you.
there are different rules. If you're in an apartment or a house, landlord lease, believe me, there's a whole set of rules for that kind of situation. Evictions from a hotel, the rules are a whole lot looser. And I think there's a chapter in my bench book about evictions from shelter. Okay, so let's take a look at it. You're right, that's a good point.
If we were allowed to get our
Go
stuff
and take a
before
look.
going for it, we wouldn't be here, Your Honor.
Got that right.
Well, but sir, that's fine, but you still have to be able, look, you could say, there's a whole lot of reasons if, certain things didn't occur that we wouldn't be in certain situations. But that does not mean that the plaintiff doesn't have to prove what their loss is.
Stuff wasn't stolen
know-
at the time we could get it.
What's that?
At the time we went to get it, she said, you can't have it. Barricade the doors, pull all the women inside. So Liz couldn't talk to him. Nothing.
We're not getting anywhere with
My
this.
point is this. If you say all of that might be true, but you still have to be able to prove that you lost something or the value of what it is that you lost. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
We
yes.
shouldn't be here.
We shouldn't be here.
Your Honor,
Okay, page 347. I love it.
Looking it up, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Page 340.
But he's never shooting around
Hang
for
on.
country stuff.
Your Honor.
I want you
We're not
guys
gonna-
to stop. I want you guys to stop talking, okay? Because I need to
I'll
look at
put it
something.
on mute.
This is a moving circus here, I'm telling you.
We're not on mute.
Oh,
She's on mute.
I can hear you. And you know what? I tell you what, if it's a circus, you know what? I don't want to be the ringmaster anymore. I don't really have to put up with that kind of disrespect. I don't.
Apologize.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I apologize.
No, I don't have to put up with that.
Still looking up that information.
How long were you in this? How long were you in the shelter?
I was there last November for 1 month. And then prior to that, I was there for 6 months.
I'm talking about this last time for a month.
November, the whole month of November. I left the 2nd of December.
About 5 weeks, Your Honor.
Okay, you agree with that, Miss McCann?
She's on mute, sir.
Yes, sir.
You agree that she was there for a month or 5 weeks?
Yes, sir. She was there the whole month of November, 2021.
Was she being charged rent?
Yes, you talking to me, Your Honor?
Yes.
Yes, she is being charged program fee. Yes.
Okay, all right. Is this a HUD-funded transitional shelter?
No,
Okay.
but it is nonprofit, but it's not HUD.
Other than the chair, what else are you talking about?
My court papers and my
Court
cab
papers, what are
fee.
you talking about? The court papers, what are you talking about?
I had to go to court to file this court. It cost me, what, $75?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that you claim
Items.
was taken at the shelter.
My pencils, my chair, the inhaler.
I told you I'm done talking about these pencils.
You say nothing else, Liz.
I said, what else?
Nothing else, Your Honor.
What else?
Nothing else.
Okay. All right. All right, Ms. McCann, you did not. Did you dismiss your counterclaim?
No,
Ms. McCann?
no, I did not dismiss my counterclaim.
Okay. So let me see here. What were you saying in the counter? Let me get it. Here, 'cause I don't know what you were claiming.
I claimed that,
Emotional distress,
yep,
well,
and the program,
rent, late fee, court costs, gas, cleaning costs, and storage. Okay, emotional distress. You're in the wrong court for that. You have to go to circuit court if you want that.
Okay.
Program fee and rent. So what's that?
$500 that she didn't pay.
We already went through that.
Did you give her a notice to quit?
No, I didn't give her a notice to
Or-
quit because she left. You
Didn't
told me
leave.
She left on her own.
Put me out in the cold.
they both confused.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I speak a minute?
Well, okay, where in your packet does it show what she was agreeing to pay for in rent? And where does it show what the agreement was that she was to pay?
Hold on 1 second. And also you can look at those text messages that she sent me as well, saying that she was gonna pay us. She said she'll even pay us an extra 100 because she wanted to get away from that crazy man that was abusing her. If you read the text message.
Let's start up. Let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
What, to your understanding, Ms. McCann, was the reason that she moved into this shelter?
Because she kept constantly harassing me, begging me to let her move back in because she was having issues with her husband. She said,
And where is your evidence of that?
page, I want to say it's page 6, exhibit I, where it say, I really need a place to stay for crying out loud, please. And then
Okay, wait a minute, page 6?
exhibit I.
Okay, so these are text messages on
Yes.
page 1 through 6. So what are these messages about?
This is when she constantly kept texting me because the first time she moved out, she said the reason why she moved is because somebody was harassing her. Her ex-boyfriend was after her. So
My
she
ex-husband.
which okay, that was fine. So I said, well, we had somebody else move in here. So then she started texting me, telling me she wanted to come back. I said we didn't have any room for her, especially because she wanted to come back to the same room she left out. And I told her no. So this is why she kept texting me, telling me that he was abusing her. He was drinking too much. He was verbally abusing her, calling her all types of names. He was sleeping out in the truck while she was sleeping in the hotel room, calling me with all types of stories about their personal business, making me feel sorry for her like she's doing now for her to come back. And I kept saying, well, you can come back, but you can't have your room. And then this is when she started testing me all this this stuff.
Okay, I'm reading the text messages.
And where
And
she
I'm
said, "Carla,
seeing
I can't
here
go back to
page
him.
2.
I'm not involved."
I'm reading page 2 and 3. Fixing to go to bed, call me soon. That's page 2.
Mhm.
Plan on being there in a few days. That's her talking to you, correct?
Yep.
And then 3D. Can we start moving my things on Wednesday, please? That's a text from September 5th. And then E, I will give you an extra $100 a month for my old room, please. That's September 6th. And then you said, can I call you later? And she said, sure, I'll call back soon. Page 4. I'm not mad at you, so I'm frustrated. I'm on page 4, the top. I'm not mad at you. I'm frustrated. I spent a whole day packing up to come there and we had to leave the next day. Please call me back. Love you. I'm frustrated with myself, not you. Please call me back. Can you please call? She kept asking you to call her back.
Right.
Okay. Our truck is in the shop and Jimmy is in the room with me sleeping. Please communicate with me. I need you. Then page 4 and number F, it says, I really need you and a place to stay, please. And then she's saying it's 20 degrees hotter here than it is there. Okay. It's 20 degrees hotter here than it is there. And you said, I'll call, and she's saying, I'll call you later when we can talk. Definitely coming home. Love you. And you say, okay. And she's saying, call me back. This is page 5, G. Call me back when you can. I'm not drinking. Want to talk to you for a few minutes, please. Love you. Then H, still have plans on coming there on the 1st of November. Is that okay? So then I, page 6I, this is October 9th. So all of this went on through September, August through September up into October.
Right. And the reason why I
I
didn't want
really
her to
need
come
a
back,
place.
she was drinking here. She was sneaking and drinking. She was doing marijuana. Her husband was drunk. I was going through all this with her. That's why I was ignoring her call. And when she would call me, she would be drunk, crying and talking about how he was verbally abusing her, physically abusing her. She's sleeping out in the, she had to sleep in the hotel room because he would drink.
Wait. How do you know that she said all that? Is that in the text messages?
Yeah, continue reading.
Okay. Page 6, I really need a place to stay, for crying out loud, please. Then I'm on page 7. Cindy passed away last night. Who is Cindy?
That's another resident that was here.
Okay.
That was
Charlotte,
no-
I can't go back to him. I'm not in love with him anymore. That's 7J, October 29th. Is that right?
Yes.
And then you said, I understand. When was you planning on coming to BSW? And then she says on Saturday, the next day, I plan on staying there for a long time. There is no home for me with Jimmy. So wait a minute, Mr. Laskin, you're Jimmy, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And I plan on staying there for a long time. There is no home for me with Jimmy. There is no running water or heat and air here. He bought a piece of crap here. I'm in the truck. That's the only place I have to stay warm. I have 3 doctor appointments this week due to my neck and back from being in this truck. That's JK&L, page 7. Page 8. Okay, page 8M. I've been physically with Jimmy all day, please. Just have my room so that I can start off better, hoping and praying that things would get better. Him buying a house that I can't live in is the craziest thing he did. I made it clear to him that thanks to his intelligent decisions, I'm homeless now. He can live with it. I don't care anymore. Call me, please. This is still the plaintiff.
Yes.
I have a doctor's appointment at 10 a.m. I'll call you. Now we're up to November 7th. And November 8th, is it okay if I come by tomorrow to drop some of my stuff off and sign my contract?
That's November 1st.
Oh, my goodness.
It is. Okay. I'll be there at BSW soon. Those look like pictures of a toy car. What's that?
She was sent pictures just to cover it up because
Okay.
she didn't want him to listen to, she didn't want him to see what he was sending me, the stuff she was sending me.
Well, how do you know that?
I talked to her.
Well, but you don't, it's not documented anywhere, correct?
Well, yep, nope, it's not documented.
All right, well, fine. Is it okay if Penny spends the night tonight? Her and Debbie are going, who's Debbie?
This is the time that she was staying there. During, if you look at the date, that was November the 26th. So I just printed out all the texts showing you that this is all the time that she was staying there.
Okay,
Now, if that's not enough.
then December 2nd. Yes, I'm busy. Good morning. Did you forget to call me? Yes, I'm busy with Jimmy. I'll call you when I get home.
What happened?
So
No.
from reading that packet, it sounds like there was a marital issue going on, and that's why she moved into the shelter. Is that your position? Ms. McCann?
Oh, yes.
All right, so Ms. Pruitt, you disagree with that?
I don't disagree with what I said, but I don't have an abusive husband.
Well, you were having marital problems with him, and that's why you moved into the shelter.
No, I moved in the shelter because I could no longer ride the truck.
Well, ma'am, I read your text messages.
Okay.
It was all made up to get her in there so she couldn't be in the truck anymore because her body can't take it.
So in other words, she lied to Miss. So in other words, she told a lie to Miss McCann. Is that what you're saying, Miss Pruitt?
Yes, because there was no other place for her to go until I get
Okay,
this home
okay.
together.
So wait. I didn't ask you. You didn't send a text message, sir. I'm asking Miss Pruitt. Miss Pruitt, are you saying you lied about the marital troubles so you could get into the shelter?
Yes.
And why would you do that?
So I can get in the shelter.
But if you weren't having marital problems, why would you lie and say that you were?
I did that so I can get there sooner. So I could no longer ride in a truck. There was no
Okay,
heat in this house
well-
last winter. We have it now, but we
Okay.
didn't have it last winter because we just bought the house. And
All right, so
it's
let me
cold.
ask you this question, if you don't mind. If you would lie about trying to get into the shelter, if you would make up a story so that you could manipulate your way into the shelter faster, as you would say, then why am I to believe all the other stuff that you're saying about everything else?
I haven't lied to you about anything, Your Honor. I've been truthful with you since this court stuff started.
But ma'am, here's the thing. At the time you sent the text messages, you had no idea that this was going to be read in a courtroom, correct?
That is correct.
All right. And you are telling me now, after the fact, that those statements that you made about having marital problems was a lie.
That is correct.
Okay. All right. And you lied when you knew that you told those lies having no idea that a judge or somebody would be looking at it, correct?
That is correct.
All right. Okay. So here's what I'm trying to say. What incentive would you have to tell the truth about anything else when you have something to gain from lying?
I lied to get my foot in the door because, like I said, we didn't have heat here last winter.
So why am I to
cold.
believe you now? Why am I to believe you now?
I have been nothing but truthful with you, Your Honor.
But you understand what I'm asking.
Yes, I understand what you're
I
saying.
mean, you're saying you were lying then, but you're telling the truth now.
That is correct.
So how?
I'm not
But if
lying to
you
you. I
lied
lied to
then,
her.
okay. So why would you tell me the truth any more than you tell her? Let's ask it that way.
I lied for survival to get a roof over my head with heat.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying she didn't pay the program fee, and how much was that, Miss McCann?
500. I'm sorry, 500.
500. And what's a late fee? What's that?
$50.
Can I speak,
Late
Your Honor?
fee for, wait,
When they're
late
late-
fee that you're charging her for what?
When they don't pay their
We're not
program.
paying the 500?
Yes.
Where's the contract that she signed?
I don't even know if you have the contract.
Can I speak, Your Honor?
Well,
You didn't ask for the
then,
contract,
no.
but we can.
Well, ma'am, you filed, wait a minute, hold it, Miss McCann. You filed a counterclaim,
Right.
right?
Yes.
Saying you wanted to be compensated for this stuff.
Because
Don't
she
you
admitted,
think you need to be, listen to me.
she admitted to you
You
already.
filed the counterclaim. Don't you think you need to attach a copy of the contract that claims that she owes $500?
She admitted to you already that she owed 500, Your Honor. She admitted it.
No, it didn't.
Yes, she did. Your Honor, no, you're lying
Yes,
again.
you did. You did. You did.
Can I speak, Your Honor?
No, you cannot.
She lying again. She admitted. That's why.
Court costs,
This is my
court
first
costs.
time doing this.
Court costs. Court costs, okay, gas, cleaning costs and storage. Where's your evidence of that?
If you look at the pictures, the exhibit where you can see before and after how she left the room, and then we cleaned the room up, and I showed you a picture where the chair is still upstairs, the refrigerator is still upstairs, and we cleaned up the whole room.
So how much did it cost to clean the room, and where's a receipt for that?
I don't have a receipt for that. I don't have it.
You don't have it.
No, sir.
So you don't have receipts and she doesn't have receipts.
I don't have a receipt for the cleaning cost.
Okay, anything else? Anything else,
No,
Ms. McCann?
I'm done.
McCann,
Yeah, I'm done.
Need to speak.
he's not gonna let you.
here's the bottom line. No, I'm ready to make my decision. Can you speak? No, you can't speak, sir, because you're not being sued. Your wife is. She called you as a witness, not as her lawyer.
It's something you already decided. the
Okay.
first court date.
Here's where we're at. Neither one of you documented things very well. And really, I don't know that the chair wasn't damaged before it got there. Or that it wasn't damaged in the process of moving it out. If I had had a picture of the chair before the move-in or before it was moved out, we'd be able to establish that. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think the chair costs $250. You can go and buy a chair like that at Staples, you know, for around $100, maybe $150. But I don't think the chair costs 200 and some odd dollars. It's not, it doesn't, and the fact that you don't have any kind of a receipt to show me what you paid for the chair, you know, it leaves a lot of questions about, you know, what the value of the chair is. I mean, assuming that the chair got damaged, assuming everything in your favor, Ms. Pruitt, on the chair, you can't even prove what you paid for the chair and when you bought it. so that I could put a value on it. If it's a $99 chair that you can get at Office Max, and you bought it a couple of years ago, you don't get $99. You know, it would depreciate. You'd be lucky if you could get it for 50. I mean, to be real, to be totally real with you, I would look at what they are selling those chairs for, maybe at some place like Salvation Army or Goodwill or something like that. That would be more of,
Excuse me.
an accurate barometer. Okay?
Okay.
But you didn't even show me anything like that.
I understand.
You know, and quite frankly, Miss McCann,
Your Honor, I did find the
don't
papers.
think,
I did send the papers
Miss
to you.
McCann, I don't think that you were, you know, I don't think that you should have been denying them the right to move their stuff out if you could get somebody. You know, I know there was a problem with having the husband there. I know that was an issue. Okay. I know that was an issue. When I fashioned the order back in February that Miss Pruitt be allowed to go and recover her property, and that was under my watch, more or less, I think that that occurred. And even if there were missing items, she hasn't been able to prove what they were, or damaged items. She hasn't been able to prove what they were or what the value of them was. You know, 4 years to suggest that the inventory is the same when you're using something up over a 4-year period, you know, it just doesn't, it's not even credible. Talking about the pencils now, back to the pencils and colors. So there are definite proof problems with the plaintiff's case. And there sure as heck are proof problems with the defendant counterclaimant's case. Not even a contract to show me what the rent was.
Your Honor, yes, there
Or
is.
the dates that it was signed.
I did.
None of that. None of that's in here.
Your Honor,
None
I
of
sent it to you. I sent it to you. You have it. It's page 8
No, it's not in here.
and page 19.
What page?
Page 8 and page 19. And it say building strong woman on the program payment schedule. We sent that to you.
No. Where's
first
the one that where she signed? You got it? That
Yes,
she signed.
yes.
Where is it? Where is it?
Page, it's one, it said page 8 and page 9, the very first paperwork we sent to you. The very first paperwork we sent to you.
Page 9 is a picture of the chair.
No, I said the very first paperwork that we sent with you when we first
Well,
came in.
look. I told you to do this in one packet. I explained how to do it, and you couldn't follow the instructions. So I can't even find it right now. I'm looking for it.
Yep, the very first paperwork we sent you, we emailed it to you. And we sent all that to you.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I see an email dated April 20th where it says disregard the first one sent. These pictures are labeled and pages numbered. Is that the one?
Yeah, yes.
Well, it's not in that packet. Is it?
Yes.
It's just picture. It's all picture.
Them is pictures right there, but also we to send you a copy of the program payment schedule, where she signed and her initials on page 19, where
It wasn't in your evidence packet.
Yes,
It was not in your evidence packet.
I have a big envelope with everything that I submitted to you.
Why didn't you put it in your evidence packet when I redid it?
Because I felt like you had it already.
No, that wasn't the instructions that I gave.
Okay,
I told you that what evidence that I'm gonna allow in is what's in the evidence packet, because that gets shared with the other side. Okay? We're all reading from the same book so that we can all, that's why I have people refer to the page numbers and
Well,
etc. So that everybody knows what everybody's looking at the same time, not this piecemeal business.
Judge, she just sat up there and
You
lied.
should
to
have
you twice.
repackaged, you should have
Just lied-
repackaged.
She just lied to you twice, and then she admitted that she owed us this money. You know this.
Excuse me. You didn't have it in your evidence packet.
Okay,
I gave you all explicit instructions about that.
okay. Yes, sir.
And
Excuse
this
me.
is not you presenting it to defend yourself. You're presenting it as a counter plaintiff. So the burden is on you to show that. And I don't think you did. So I think both sides have a proof problem. So I've heard both of you, and I am dismissing the claim and the counterclaim.
I tried my best. Oh my gracious. But I understand his point.
He's out of our lives for good.
I
So
know.
that's a good thing.
I
That's
know.
it. That's it.
Okay.
Hopefully you guys won't ever have to see each other again. Okay?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. You have a blessed day.
All right.
At least we admit we lie. She won't at all.
Well, how come